Have you ever woken up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body just won't let you sleep? If you're an older woman, this isn't just a random annoyance, it's your body trying to tell you something crucial about your health, your emotions, or even your future. I'm about to share 7 essential things you must do when this happens, to turn those restless nights into moments of calm and clarity. Stick around until the end because number 6 is the one most people miss, and it could be the key to unlocking better sleep and a healthier you. Before we begin, I'd really appreciate it if you liked this video. It helps me keep sharing more important lessons. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Also, if you enjoy this video, please comment 1. If you don't, comment 0 so I know how to improve. Now, let's get started. 1. Stop trying to force yourself to sleep. Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 3:17 a.m., staring hopelessly at the glaring numbers on the clock, feeling your anxiety rising with each passing minute? If you're an older woman experiencing this, your first instinct might be to desperately force yourself back to sleep, but this is precisely where many of us go wrong. When you start counting down how little sleep you're getting, stress hormones like cortisol begin flooding your system, acting like a natural but unwanted alarm, effectively telling your body that it's time to wake up rather than drift back to sleep. The harder you push yourself to relax, the further away restful sleep slips, creating a frustrating and exhausting cycle. So next time you wake up between 3 o'clock and 5 a.m., abandon the fight. Instead, gently shift your posture by sitting up calmly in bed, signaling to your brain that you're intentionally awake rather than trapped in insomnia. Follow this simple yet powerful step by taking slow, deliberate breaths, inhaling deeply through your nose for a count of 4, holding briefly, then exhaling through your mouth for a count of 6. This rhythmic breathing technique activates your body's parasympathetic nervous system, effectively counteracting cortisol, the hormone responsible for keeping you alert and anxious. After a few breaths, you'll likely notice your heartbeat slowing, your muscles easing, and your stress diminishing. Next, perform a quick mental scan of your sleeping environment. Is your pillow uncomfortable? Are your sheets twisted, or is your room temperature too warm or chilly? These small irritations might have subtly awakened you, so address them immediately. Fluff your pillow, untangle your bedding. Adjust your thermostat to a cooler temperature between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, and maybe take a sip of room temperature water to ease subtle dehydration. These simple environmental tweaks signal to your body that it's safe and comfortable, facilitating an easier return to sleep. Additionally, keep a notebook handy at your bedside to capture any lingering thoughts or concerns spinning through your mind. Scribbling them down can significantly lower your stress levels by externalizing mental burdens. Or, if writing doesn't appeal to you, engage in a calming mental image like gentle ocean waves or a peaceful forest scene, offering your restless mind a soothing distraction. Remember, waking up between 3 o'clock and 5 a.m. doesn't have to be torture. With deliberate breathing, thoughtful adjustments, and gentle acceptance rather than resistance, you can transform these inconvenient wake-ups from dreaded nightly struggles into moments of quiet self-care and even creative reflection, turning sleep from an adversary into a reliable friend. 2. Adjust the lighting in your sleep environment. If you regularly wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., don't overlook a hidden culprit that could be silently sabotaging your sleep: the lighting in your bedroom. It might seem trivial, but exposure to even minimal sources of artificial or external light can significantly disrupt your body's natural sleep rhythm, making restful nights elusive, especially as you age. Think of the digital clock beside your bed casting its glaring blue glow, or the soft amber streetlights seeping through curtains that never fully close. These seemingly minor sources of illumination are quietly disturbing your sleep by confusing your body's internal clock. Research has shown that exposure to artificial light during sleep hours, even briefly, suppresses melatonin, the essential hormone responsible for signaling restfulness to your body. For older women, whose sleep patterns can already be disrupted by hormonal changes, this can compound insomnia and significantly impact overall health. Your body's melatonin production, critical for deep and restorative sleep, is highly sensitive to even small amounts of nighttime light exposure. But there's good news: you have complete control over this silent sleep disruptor. Begin by carefully examining your sleep environment tonight. Are there electronics in your bedroom emitting soft glows? Is the hallway or bathroom illuminated by lights that shine through the cracks of your doorway? Take practical steps right now to restore darkness. Cover digital clock faces, switch off electronic devices completely, or replace overly bright alarm clocks with dimmer, sleep-friendly alternatives. Consider investing in blackout curtains or room-darkening shades, which offer immediate relief by blocking out side street lamps, vehicle headlights, or any neighbor's porch lights. Aim for near-total darkness, a condition sleep scientists say is optimal for restful sleep because it aligns with your natural circadian rhythms, helping your body recognize clearly when it's nighttime. If total darkness makes you uncomfortable, or if navigating your room at night becomes tricky, opt for very soft night lights placed strategically low to the ground. Choose warm, red, or amber-colored lights instead of bright white or blue, as these hues have minimal impact on melatonin production, the hormone responsible for signaling your body that it's time to sleep. A simpler and highly effective solution is to wear a comfortable sleep mask, preferably a silk or soft cotton type, to block stray lights effortlessly and provide immediate relief. Over time, taking control of your lighting environment isn't just about better sleep, it's a key step toward overall improved health and emotional well-being. By carefully managing the amount of light exposure in your room, you'll reduce disruptions to your natural sleep-wake cycle, allowing your body to relax more deeply, rejuvenate fully, and wake refreshed, ready for the new day ahead. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for taking the time to watch. 3. Smart hydration. Address hidden dehydration. One surprising yet common cause of waking up between 3 and 5 a.m., especially for older women, is hidden dehydration, a factor that's easy to overlook but simple to correct. You might find yourself startled awake at 3:47 a.m., feeling overheated or restless, with your mouth uncomfortably dry and your legs twitching. What you might not realize is that these signs often point directly to subtle dehydration that occurs naturally as you lose water through your breath and sweat overnight. When hydration levels dip, your heart works harder, your temperature regulation falters, and muscles become tense and irritable, quietly interrupting restful sleep without you fully understanding why. However, hydrating during the night isn't just about drinking water, it's about doing so smartly and intentionally. Resist the urge to stumble groggily to the kitchen and guzzle ice-cold water straight from the fridge, even though it might seem tempting. Cold water shocks your system awake, alerting your body to daytime mode, exactly the opposite of what you're aiming for. Instead, keep a small glass or bottle of room temperature or slightly warm water conveniently near your bed, allowing you to hydrate gently and comfortably without disrupting your relaxation. To further enhance your nighttime hydration, add a pinch of high-quality sea salt, like Celtic or Himalayan, to your water. Your body doesn't merely lose fluids overnight. It also quietly loses vital minerals such as magnesium and potassium, electrolytes crucial for keeping your muscles calm and nerves steady. A tiny pinch of mineral-rich sea salt replenishes these essential nutrients subtly, reducing cramps, headaches, and that wired but tired feeling that makes it impossible to drift back to sleep. Alternatively, a gentle squeeze of lemon into your bedside water can offer potassium and promote easy digestion, helping you fall asleep comfortably again. Another proven, relaxing alternative is sipping a mild chamomile tea brewed before bedtime. Chamomile contains apigenin, a natural compound scientifically shown to ease anxiety and promote relaxation without flooding your bladder. Sipping warm chamomile tea can help quiet an anxious mind, preventing racing thoughts from escalating into anxiety at 4 a.m., while gently hydrating you without causing you to wake again shortly after. Adopting this simple, strategic approach to hydration in the middle of the night can transform a frustrating wake-up into a soothing ritual. Your body will gradually learn to relax rather than becoming tense and agitated, making your nightly interruptions shorter and less frequent. Ultimately, managing your hydration smartly isn't just about getting better sleep, it's about understanding your body's subtle signals, respecting its nighttime rhythms, and giving yourself the comfort and care you deserve. 4. Manage hormonal changes and temperature issues. If you're an older woman waking up between 3 and 5 a.m., there's a strong chance your hormonal changes, particularly those related to menopause, could be playing a major role. It might happen like this: you suddenly open your eyes at 4:23 a.m., drenched in sweat, feeling uncomfortably hot even though the room feels cool. Perhaps you throw the covers aside only to pull them back moments later, frustrated by chills as your body swings unpredictably between too hot and too cold. These temperature fluctuations aren't random, they're classic signs of hormonal shifts that disrupt your sleep patterns, making restful nights elusive. Menopause, which many women experience between their late 40s and mid-60s, often triggers fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone, two hormones directly responsible for regulating your body's temperature and sleep quality. When levels drop, you might experience intense night sweats, a sensation of uncomfortable heat, or feelings of general restlessness, causing you to wake repeatedly during those pre-dawn hours. Yet many women ignore this critical connection, instead attributing their wakefulness to random stress or general insomnia. Fortunately, simple yet strategic adjustments to your nighttime routine and sleeping environment can dramatically ease these discomforts and improve your sleep quality. Begin by examining your sleepwear closely. Do you wear fabrics that breathe, or are you inadvertently trapping heat against your skin? Choose lightweight, breathable clothing made of natural fibers like cotton or linen, which wick moisture away and regulate your body's temperature efficiently. Keep an extra set of fresh, dry clothes close by in case you wake up sweaty. Next, consider the temperature of your sleeping environment. Studies indicate that older adults sleep most comfortably between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, a range considered ideal for triggering your body's natural sleep mechanisms. If hot flashes frequently interrupt your sleep, place a small portable fan next to your bed. It doesn't have to blast you. A gentle, steady flow of cool air circulating around your sleeping area can significantly reduce nighttime overheating and restlessness. Additionally, use thin layers of bedding rather than heavy quilts to allow you to quickly adjust your sleeping temperature throughout the night. By proactively managing these hormonal challenges, you're reclaiming control over a previously frustrating and exhausting nightly routine. Making small, intentional adjustments in response to your body's shifting hormonal needs can dramatically reduce the frequency and intensity of nighttime disruptions, ultimately allowing you deeper, more rejuvenating sleep. Remember, waking between 3 and 5 a.m. isn't necessarily a permanent sentence to poor sleep. It's a signal to thoughtfully adapt your nighttime routine, creating comfort and balance precisely when your body needs it most. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Check your emotions. When you find yourself waking up restless between 3 and 5 a.m., it's crucial to check your emotions. They might be sending you an important signal you're overlooking. You know that feeling, your eyes open in the dark, and an unsettling heaviness sits in your chest, a vague anxiety humming beneath the surface. Maybe your mind has drifted to a tense conversation from earlier in the day, or perhaps it's already dreading something on tomorrow's horizon. Surprisingly, your body isn't just randomly waking you, it's actually communicating unresolved emotional tension. Traditional Chinese medicine links these pre-dawn awakenings specifically to the lungs, associating this time frame, 3 to 5 a.m., with processing emotional residue such as grief, sadness, or unresolved stress. Even modern science aligns with this insight, confirming that emotional stress significantly impacts sleep, especially in the quiet hours when your subconscious is busy sorting through suppressed feelings from your waking life. Ignoring these signals only increases internal tension, keeping restful sleep frustratingly out of reach. Instead of lying there feeling helpless, take a proactive yet gentle approach by checking in with your emotions. Keep a small notebook at your bedside and, when you wake up feeling unsettled, jot down a few quick notes about whatever surfaces first. Perhaps you're still irritated with a friend, worried about family matters, or simply sad over recent changes in your life. This brief act of writing, even if it's only a few lines, externalizes thoughts and emotions that otherwise circle endlessly through your mind, alleviating anxiety and reducing mental clutter. Scientific studies support this practice, showing that simply acknowledging and externalizing emotional burdens through writing significantly reduces anxiety and leads to deeper, more restorative sleep. Pair your journaling with a brief relaxation ritual. Slowly inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold gently for a moment, then exhale softly through your mouth for 6 counts. Each exhale can serve as a physical release, allowing tension to melt away bit by bit. As you breathe, mentally, or softly aloud, say, "I release this for now." This isn't about solving your problems at 4 a.m., rather, it's about giving yourself permission to pause, acknowledging your feelings without needing immediate solutions. Scientific studies back this practice, showing that writing down emotional stressors, even briefly, helps your nervous system shift from anxious alertness into calm restoration. By intentionally acknowledging and releasing emotional burdens during these quiet early hours, you're creating a supportive routine that gently guides your mind back into restfulness. Ultimately, responding to your emotional signals this way doesn't just improve sleep, it deepens your overall emotional well-being, turning restless awakenings into moments of personal clarity and emotional freedom. 6. Gentle movement and physical relaxation. When you're lying awake between 3 and 5 a.m., feeling frustrated as you toss and turn, gentle movement might be exactly what your body is craving. It seems counterintuitive, after all, aren't you supposed to lie perfectly still to coax sleep back? Yet staying motionless when your body is restless is often like trying to hold water in your hands. It simply doesn't work. After about 15 minutes of uncomfortable tossing, your muscles tense, your circulation slows, and frustration builds, sending signals to your brain that it's time to wake up rather than wind down. Instead of fighting restlessness, give your body the gentle reset it needs with intentional, easy stretches that release tension and improve circulation. Begin by sitting up slowly, no dramatic movements, just gently prop yourself against the headboard or carefully swing your legs to the side of the bed. Start by softly rolling your neck, lower your chin toward your chest, and then roll your head side to side, allowing your ear to drift toward each shoulder. This simple motion relieves neck and shoulder tension, helping your muscles recognize that the battle with sleep is over. Next, target your shoulders directly, which often hold hidden tension built throughout the day. Lift them slowly toward your ears, then gently drop them back down as you exhale deeply, repeating 3 or 4 times. This shrugging motion pairs physical relief with calming breaths, signaling clearly to your body that it's safe to let go of the stress stored there. Next, scoot slightly forward on the bed, easing yourself into a lazy seated forward fold, gently stretching your back and improving circulation. Don't push yourself, this isn't yoga class, just a relaxed moment of release. While folded forward, breathe deeply, noticing your rib cage expand softly, reassuring your nervous system that there's no emergency to handle. Finish by gently shaking out your legs. Simply lift each foot off the floor slightly and gently jiggle it, as if shaking off water. Restless legs often sabotage sleep, and this small movement releases pent-up tension, calming twitchiness. If your hands or feet feel cold, gently rub your hands together to create warmth, then cup them around your feet to stimulate circulation. Research confirms that warm extremities help the body lower core temperature, preparing you for sleep. Combining these simple, gentle movements with slow, steady breaths transforms frustration into comfort, shifting your nervous system from fight or flight to rest and restore. Instead of feeling trapped in restlessness, you're proactively resetting your nervous system, turning early morning agitation into an opportunity for soothing self-care, gently guiding yourself back toward restful, rejuvenating sleep. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 7. Calm your mind with soothing sounds and scents. When your mind starts racing between 3 and 5 a.m., turning calm sleep into an exhausting struggle, calming your brain with soothing sound and scent might be your secret weapon. You know the feeling. Your thoughts suddenly spiral, replaying old conversations, worrying about the next day's tasks, or obsessing over minor issues you can't control. Fighting against this mental chatter only amplifies stress, keeping restful sleep out of reach. Instead of trying to force yourself into silence, use carefully chosen sounds to gently guide your brain toward relaxation. Pink noise, a softer cousin to white noise, mimics calming natural sounds like rain or gentle waves, subtly coaxing your restless brain into slower rhythms associated with deep, restorative sleep. Scientific research supports this, showing that pink noise synchronizes with your brain waves, enhancing sleep quality and even improving memory. Keep a small speaker or audio device at your bedside, set at a low volume that's calming without being intrusive, allowing the steady rhythms of gentle rainfall or ocean waves to softly drown out anxious thoughts. If ambient nature sounds aren't your style, try guided meditations specifically designed for sleep, ideally around 5 to 10 minutes in length, just long enough to divert your attention from racing thoughts without overstimulating you. Select recordings with calm, monotonous voices that soothe without exciting your mind. Think of it as a bedtime story for adults, gently guiding your attention away from anxiety and toward restful relaxation. Audiobooks can also be highly effective, provided you choose a calm, neutral voice narrating something gentle, even slightly boring, perhaps a book on gardening, history, or geology. This quiet auditory engagement gives your restless brain just enough to hold onto, slowing racing thoughts without energizing them further. Complement your audio routine by introducing a relaxing scent to reinforce the calming effect. Lavender or chamomile essential oils, either in a subtle diffuser or pillow spray, have scientifically proven calming properties that lower anxiety and promote deep sleep. Research confirms that lavender scent reduces stress, lowering heart rate and blood pressure, enhancing the body's readiness for restful sleep. Incorporating these sensory experiences isn't complicated or demanding, just a simple nightly ritual of gentle sound and scent to signal your mind and body that sleep is safe, restful, and achievable. Rather than battling against your racing mind, you're gently redirecting it, easing your way back to restful sleep naturally. By thoughtfully using these subtle but powerful sensory techniques, you transform frustrating nighttime awakenings into soothing moments of self-care, ultimately reclaiming restful nights and waking refreshed, calm, and ready for the day ahead. Waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. doesn't have to be a frustrating ordeal. Instead, it can become a valuable opportunity for listening closely to your body and mind. As we grow older, these quiet moments are invitations to gently reconnect with ourselves, both physically and emotionally. Instead of fighting restlessness, practice acceptance. Listen to what your body needs, whether it's adjusting your environment, calming anxious thoughts, or addressing subtle discomforts. Small rituals, like gentle stretching, journaling your emotions, or mindful breathing, transform sleepless hours into peaceful moments of self-awareness and renewal. Recognizing hidden signals, such as hormonal shifts or dehydration, empowers you to proactively nurture your sleep and overall health. Additionally, setting the stage for restful sleep through careful lighting control, smart hydration, calming sounds, and soothing scents provides immediate relief and long-term benefits. The deeper lesson here extends beyond sleeplessness. It's about cultivating the habit of mindful self-awareness. When you tune into your body's subtle signals and respond kindly, you create a cycle of care that enhances your overall well-being, resilience, and quality of life, turning seemingly negative moments into opportunities for personal growth and rejuvenation. If you're an older woman waking regularly between 3 and 5 a.m., remember that this isn't just a frustrating inconvenience, it's an invitation to pay closer attention to your body, your emotions, and your surroundings. Rather than battling sleeplessness as if it were your enemy, embrace it as an opportunity for deeper self-awareness and proactive care. Consider the strategies we've explored: gently accepting wakefulness instead of forcing sleep, thoughtfully adjusting lighting and temperature, hydrating with intention, addressing emotional signals, incorporating soothing movement, and calming your mind with restful sounds and scents. Each of these approaches serves as a powerful reminder that you have more control over your sleep and, by extension, your overall health and emotional well-being than you might think. Now, here's your self-reflection challenge. Choose just one or two strategies to put into practice immediately. Perhaps tonight you'll start keeping a journal beside your bed to externalize emotional burdens. Or maybe you'll adjust your sleeping environment to eliminate disruptive lighting or uncomfortable temperature fluctuations. As you integrate these practices, pay close attention to how your body responds. Notice whether these adjustments lead you back to sleep more easily, or whether your mornings become more energized and calm. Reflect on the changes you observe, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, as you reclaim restful nights. Remember, these small steps aren't trivial. They're foundational habits that enhance your quality of life, bringing comfort and clarity when you most need it. Allow yourself permission to view nighttime awakenings not as frustrating interruptions, but as quiet moments filled with potential for gentle self-care and reflection. In doing so, you're actively shaping a more peaceful relationship with sleep, cultivating a sense of calm acceptance, and empowering yourself to thrive at any age. And finally, consider sharing your experiences with others. Write about them, talk to friends, or simply reflect privately on your journey. By acknowledging and celebrating each small improvement, you'll create a meaningful and lasting shift, proving to yourself and those around you that restful sleep and peaceful nights aren't just possible, they're entirely within your reach. Thank you for following us till the end. Don't forget to show some love by clicking the like button and subscribe. This supports the channel and allows me to continue creating content for you. Leave your thoughts or comments below. Feel free to express yourself and stay positive. See you next time.